There's your air compressor. Steam over air compressor. It's a high side and a low side. This gentleman just came around and oiled all the slides. All your crossheads. There's his generator on top, spinning up there. He has his steam bed generator, and he might have his blower running right now, because he's got a steady draft out the stack. It's likely he has his blower running while he's just sitting here to keep his fire up for, I imagine this thing's been lit since yesterday. They're giving grease cups a twist. They're shooting the oil in right now. A lot of maintenance goes along with this at every stop. That's the air compressor you hear hammering away there. Is the blower on right now? Is it on low bet? How long does it take you to get it up to where you move it over here from setting overnight? You just have to turn the blower on a little bit and you're ready to roll?
Okay.
From setting overnight?
Yeah.
How long does it take you to get your pressure back up to where you can go ahead and roll for the day? About an hour. Pile the coal to it and turn the blower on and wait for it to come up. Getting filled with water, buddy. With this Baldwin, there's actually two engines in one here. There's a high pressure side and a low pressure side. And you can see everything here is wired. They've got this safety wire, and it's run through here, through all the nuts and bolts. This is essential because as this moves in a centrifugal motion, that keeps this from flying apart. You can see the diameter of the rods here. The rods are they're huge. And for disassembly, you can see there's some of the parts here are even marked which side of the engine they're off of. The right side's where I'm standing right now. The one on top here is your valve chest. The valve chest takes the steam in from the boiler right here off the downpipe, comes straight off the downpipe into the valve chest. The valve chest is operated by the eccentric here. This eccentric moves back and forth and divides the steam coming down into the working cylinder, double acting both sides. And with a sealed packing joint on the back, the steam won't escape the back like it will. Now down here on the bottom, he can open and close. These are pneumatically controlled steam bleeders, and when they go to pull out of here, they leave those open. That way the steam escapes and any water escapes that's in the bottom of the cylinder, and that prevents a water lock whenever they go to pull out of here. You can see there's a lot of brazing work's been done here. This looks like this has been cracked. This has been split here at one time. They've done a lot of brazing here. And in fact, the other side looks like it's decently split too. This is, again, the end of the valve chest. And there's your downpipe off the boiler. Number 734. It's a huge monster. Go around here and take a quick peek at the compressor side. There's your cylinder oil. Again, here's your wire here, your safety wire. your slides, which he greases quite often. You have a valve chest here. Again, there's been lots of repairs done here. You can see where the brazing's been done. And then here's your main power cylinder on the bottom. Valve chest and downpipe here on top. This is a great chance to do a little walk around in this engine. Really beautiful. Beautifully set up engine. That's the steam valve there. That valve decides whether or not the compressor runs. The top cylinder on this side right here is your low pressure side. The low pressure will compress a large volume of air. Obviously the ones that are covered with a cover, as on top here, these have a cover. These do not have a cover. The ones on top are your steam cylinders. The ones down below are your air cylinders. So the small one on top will compress a large volume of air on the bottom. And after it's up to a certain pressure, it'll then slide over through a set of valves into the second cylinder, which then takes a much larger mass of steam to compress the high pressure air. So that's what's going on. Low pressure, high pressure, low pressure, high pressure. Back and forth, back and forth. He's raking the firebox now. Yeah, he's raking the firebox a little bit. He really reaches down into the ash dump there and gets them down into the bottom of the hopper, so when they're going down the track, he can dump the ashes down out the front of the firebox there.
Oh, as he's going along.
Right.
So you have ashes all on the
Sometimes.
grill.
Sometimes, yeah. He hangs his rake back up and he's ready to rock and roll. And up he goes.